All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode, another week in UMass football. As you can see, we have hit 58, and we're a little bit further up the C+ rankings here. But it does say in a few years, it doesn't say all that great for next year, but that's fine. I think we've already exceeded expectations for ourselves this year, so I think next year we'll do the same thing. But we are projected to be close to a top 25 team. Come, in a few years. We'll see if I'm sticking around by that point. But we are in week 13, I believe, now, which means we can finally check. Oh my God! If I keep myself around for it, for bowl projections, we are bowl eligible, and as of right now, which will probably change in the next few weeks, we are eligible to be in the Military Bowl against Ohio, and I think that's our first real official bowl. I don't think I've had a bowl game yet with UMass. I don't think I've been at a point where I've been able to do that. So I feel pretty good about that with 3 straight wins, and we can keep this rolling here. So we'll see. Let me check recruiting. I think we had a couple new commitments to our team, so we're down to 7 people, and I think there's a couple other people who can visit. Not him, but he can. I mean, we're pretty much at this point now where we're just kind of slotting them in wherever and see if... Oh, there we go. Just have them all show up in the bye week, because why not? I don't know if we're at a point where... Let me look here. So it's only -5. That's fine. Yeah, we pretty much got him and him. They're starting to come back, but maybe I might be able to lock them out soon enough. No, they'll definitely come in. Yeah, I'll keep it going just to see. We're also losing some steam here, but at this point, it's not like it's not like I lose really anything by not at least continuing that. I know I'm going to lose that stuff, but at this point, I'm not really trying to get anyone locked in at this point. I've gotten so many different people. I'm just trying to get done with recruiting. Moving to Texas A&M. Sorry, I spoiled it. I have no idea where I want to go, honestly. Oh, boy. Yeah, this will probably be another short one. I can just feel it. That's the upside to being a halfway decent team in a really awful conference. I think I'll pick I don't know if I have like a favorite conference or a favorite team that's not an Iowa team. We'll see. Idaho, a D2 school. Dude, I wanted to keep I thought about keeping Idaho in this and playing as them. Like, fight to keep them in for another year, then hopefully do better and just have Idaho. Mostly because I wanted to be able to play in that dome. From what I heard, the dome is awful, but the video game representation of it's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and do that, and then... Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of people in the building. It's starting to look like my first year with UMass, with how many people are sitting in the stands. I do like how much they rendered in the background there. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Nearly intercepted. Coleman's been having a that's not what I wanted. See, I'm already making the dumb decisions. Because I'm gonna I'm gonna regret trying to finish this season. I could just feel it. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna end up losing a game that I didn't mean to lose. Just because I was like, oh, I could have gone to sleep, but instead I decided I wanted to play this game. Strike to his receiver, no good. Jimmy. I hit X and A at the same time without even thinking. So I'm doing some form of four verts. I'm just not sure which. Cool. Once again, don't ever guard the tight end.
This guy is so versatile. You can use him at the line as an extra blocker.
I think Jimmy might have actually been open as well. I don't know. Oh yeah, he was open. Who goes to a New Mexico game to enjoy the game? They just go there to drink.
1st and 10.
I think that's why Iowa State is still as popular as it is around here. I don't think it's about watching Iowa State football. It's about the tailgating. Did he not? Okay, he did keep it in his hands. Yeah, they go to get drunk. I think that's why Iowa State Cyclones football games were pretty popular, even when they were kind of awful, because of the tailgating. That's what you do.
With a nice play fake.
Not what I wanted to do. Ooh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Try not to die on me, man.
But he didn't look too bad running the ball there.
I think it helps a little bit because I technically jumped, but yeah.
He's scrambling.
Oh, damn it. I thought he was going to be able to throw over him, and that was not the case. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. I don't want to take complete blame for that. You know, kind of a bad decision that, you know, just led to not great things happening, and then he was able to get that. Oh my God! Nobody open. I played basketball yet. I mean, I think I did it like last week. I'll play it again soon, but just probably not on this stream. I'll probably just. I'm at a point where I'm pretty much just gonna do this. And probably knock off after that. Like, this is pretty much left is football. He's good. Jimmy passed me a cold one out of the cooler.
First down.
Just a bunch of dudes just openly drinking just right there. I mean... They're still tailgating. They're not even like watching the game. That's what it is. It's like half the audience. Half the audience isn't even in the building. They're just there to drink. They didn't even buy a ticket. How excited are you that Wheel of Fortune's coming to Iowa, and how quickly are you going to try to be on the show? Wheel of Fortune's coming to Iowa.
From the 44-yard line. First down.
Is that just like I would like to know, like, what is it just? Is it kind of like I don't know what to proclaim it as. It can't be like the show, because I'm pretty sure they tape in the same place. I never thought about that, like how interesting it would be if like something like Wheel of Fortune or something like that was actually like a traveling show. Like they just went from city to city. They have big semi trucks. They just got to like load the wheel up.
He wants it all.
Oh shit! Ah! Oh my God! It bounced off his fingers and that shit happened. Oh, this is the wind's fault. They're on the road shows. They are actually taping the show episodes too. Apparently, okay, that makes sense. I don't know. I wonder where that's happening. I do like the idea of just a giant wheel being just like they don't even put it in like a container or anything. They just turn the wheel on its side and roll it right up like a ramp into the back of a semi.
They know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. He goes down.
This is a dumb idea. Yep. I meant to jump for it and that happened. I'm having a bad game today. Casino and Osceola.
It's the safety who's in the right place at the right time.
So, let's see here. Mesquaki's in Tama. I think Lakeside Casino then? I think that would be it. Yeah, because Prairie Meadows is in Altoona. Mesquoki's in Tama. So it has to be Lakeside. It's the only other place I think it'd be.
They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
Also, it should be Prairie Meadows. I don't want to drive to Osceola. Fuck that.
They kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard
Jesus.
line.
Gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
I don't think Osceola's even that far. I just don't want to deal with it.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
It would be interesting to try to get on the show. Just put on my resume. It's like, hey, listen, I bought the Wheel of Fortune game for Switch. That immediately should get me on the show. Yeah, 3 in the first quarter. It's not great. Thankfully, New Mexico State sucks that much that it's not been a huge detriment. I like how we have had 5 failed passes and 3 of them were interceptions.
Nice run there. Clark gets about 4 yards on the play.
Must be something wrong with the ball. Yeah, let's go with that. Couldn't be the extremely tired person throwing it.
From the 29-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Man, Georgia Southern is just going to be one of those games. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to be practically incoherent, and I'm just going to lose the game so bad. We both show up with Tony Pizza Guy telling me we're doing an Iowa Wrestling Streamers episode, but he doesn't really live in Iowa. He's an Omaha guy. Oh, really? Oh, there you go. There's your superhuman. There's your superhuman moment. Not deflated enough. All right, we'll take it.
It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal.
It's just right about there.
The kick is up. It's got the distance, and he nails the long field
He moved to Des
goal.
Moines, actually. Interesting.
Chalk up 3 points for the offense.
7-3.
I didn't realize he moved to Des Moines. I wonder why. I thought he was still involved with a couple of the promotions out in Omaha. That's something that's interesting. Unless he's just going to be, driving out there to do it. Or he's just not involved and I'm talking out my ass at this point.
Welcome back. Tight game here in the second quarter as we begin play. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
Oh, God.
He gets sacked on the play.
He got clobbered.
When the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit
Interesting
him
to
hard.
know of someone who has, like,
Really
a couple 100,000 subscribers that's, living probably not too far from here. Somewhere in the area. Maybe not the immediate area, but in the area. Oh, this is a dumb idea. Yep. I'm sure that means he'll be at Raw. He'll be one of the guys in like the front row. I still need to get tickets for that. That's like what, 3 weeks from now? Still need to do that.
He's got it out to his tight end, and he's tackled the 42. Nothing doing for the offense.
All right, 4th and 6 isn't the worst. I could do something with that.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it.
Then again, I think one of the guys who's actually like a part of the Magnum stuff in Omaha and the Now This Is Wrestling stuff in Omaha was I think he lives here too. So I guess it's not absurd to live in Des Moines and move to Omaha, or not move to Omaha, but drive to Omaha for some of your stuff. There's nothing good to we'll do this one.
It's 1st down.
You got that anytime. Same Twitch team playing Realm and that all on stream with them. I'll get you that connection. Ah, damn it.
The quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Like, hey, man. hang around to watch a TEW stream of an Iowa promotion.
Now he's scrambling. He's in trouble.
Fuck. All right. I threw it enough to have him be able to come back and get it. Wow, Baylor beat Oklahoma. Just saw that on the ticker.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32.
I feel like controller getting sweat. Oh shit! Of course. Team mistaken applications are basically a TEW on the stream. So there's that. I don't know if I'd want to be on a team. A streamer? What is it? A streamer team? I don't know if I'd want to be part of a streamer team. I would be like friendly with other people. And oh damn. Oh man, I thought he was gonna go more to the side than he did. Man. 4 interceptions, boys. Things are not looking up. I'm not doing the best. Maybe I should sit him. This should not be like this right now. Oh my god, can I do things correctly? Strategy. Depth chart. Should I put Hill in? He is a little bit faster. Yeah, let's put Marshall Hill in. Why not? Who cares? I'm a team player. I'm not a team player. I'm barely anything. Oh my god, I'm ready to just pass out and die the second I'm done with this game. I don't even know if I'd want to like finish that last game of the season. That's how I feel. I literally have like one of my eyes that starts like getting a little bit foggy. And I have to like close it and reopen it again to get the fogginess to go away. Damn, he broke both those tackles. Why UMass? I mean, they were a 1-star team. It's kind of like when I played college hoops and I started my first few years of Grambling. So yeah, taking one of the worst teams and making them better, and then probably leave, because that's what I did for college hoops. It was like, I take a team who literally only wins against Division II teams, and then make them good, and then leave for a better college. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, Jesus. That was good. What are we on, the 10? Maybe 11 at this point. There we go.
From the 11-yard line. 2nd down.
All right. Things have not looked the greatest, but I think Charles will probably be open. Yeah, you know who will be open? My running game.
At about the 3-yard line.
This guy can run. I think that was 8 yards, so yeah, we're on the 3. Let's go with spacing. It's usually just enough. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I just quick flipped it over and he already wasn't even. Yeah, that's my own fault. I guess we'll just go ahead and just take the kick, because I'm stupid. I'm so tired. I can feel it. I think, what did I just heard something, because like today, that said like after 17 hours of being awake, it's the same thing as like having 2 glasses of red wine.
momentum swings
So
have been fairly
you do
even.
have that drunken
So little
feel when
separation.
you're
This
sleep
game
deprived.
could
That's
be
why
drastically
you know
just one or two
you
plays.
tend to feel like that when you're sleep deprived, even if you aren't drinking
Trailing
anything.
around. Quick toss.
It's because it's
They
the
can't
same
connect.
feeling.
Incomplete.
Is that not pass interference? I felt like the guy just literally like shoved.
I know it was incomplete, but he didn't have too many other options.
What about my prospects I recruited? I'll be leaving them behind. I mean, they'll be sad and disappointed. Fuck them. It's a good point. I mean, that's what I had. That's why I ended up doing with Grambling.
Second down.
5 years worth of prospects. It's like, hey man, what about all these guys you just recruited? I'm like, new coach can deal with them.
And I'll tell you what, that fake
College hoops,
handoff
he made the
froze
starters in
secondary
99
just
three-pointers
enough to allow for
on
the receiver
Princeton
to
and
come up
mid
with
to
a nice
career.
gain that time. Good call.
Nice. The only thing I hate about college hoops with stuff like that is that the developmental drills just were such balls. It was such balls. I don't like it. I liked what they started doing with like later versions of NBA 2K with their development drills. It's like, oh yeah, these things are like possible. But yeah, college hoops is just like, nah. It's no use doing the developmental drills, which sucks because college hoops is the one place where I feel like it would make the most sense to have that. To have a decent run of it. But I mean, that's just how life works. Sometimes you don't get to have the nice things until after a few years of tinkering around with it.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Heard reports like that it gets worse the longer you're up. Yeah. I can attest to that. That's one of those things where I don't know if they've officially announced All-In 2, but All-In 1 was an interesting thing when I was driving home because I was sleep deprived and I was up all damn day from like 11 a.m. and then driving home. I woke up at 11 a.m. and this is at a point when I was still doing my overnight stuff. So I was going to bed at like not like midnight. I was going to bed like morning time. Like the sun was coming up. Oh. I didn't get a lot of sleep, and then I'd been up at like 11 in the morning. And as it turns out, once you're going down the middle of nowhere in Iowa at like 2 in the morning, you tend to get sleepy when you're on a 4-lane highway and there's nothing but like the occasional semi truck. Oh, he broke the tackle and got in. That was nice. Is Finn really gonna do the demon thing? I mean, I guess that must be a telltale sign he'll actually win the belt back. I feel like there's not enough of a blood feud for that, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't watch, I don't watch Raw every week. By the way, I finally got a goddamn touchdown. Oh, my head's starting to hurt a little bit too. I said I was gonna finish. The season. I lied. I lied only because I realized that my body is not cool with me staying up the extra like 45 minutes. It would require to get this done. My body's like, hey, listen. We're ready to shut down now. We've already started to turn off the stove and all the other things. We're ready to put the lights out. We're mopping the floors now. We're expecting you to be able to shut the lights off and lock the doors. Secret is you can have a secret copy of College Hoops 2K19 tomorrow, but you gotta sell your soul, which is cool, right? Pretty sure I already sold my soul for something at this point. Simulation on NCAA Basketball 10 is trash. It is. But it at least brought in the one thing that I goddamn wish 2K was on the ball with. I wish they were on the ball with it long before like 2K16 or whenever the hell they first started doing it. And that's Hoopcast. I don't even need like Hoopcast Live as much as like just the regular Hoopcast. I do like Hoopcast better than any other sim style. Because it still at least allows you to deal with games without having to play the whole damn thing. And I loved how NCAA Basketball 10 had it. But NBA 2K just didn't get on the ball with Hoopcast for like another 7 years after.
He's under some heat.
Oh shit. I figured he was far enough away. I love how he was about ready to throw the ball. You can see he was about ready to throw the ball, but then he like kept it in because I had already crossed the goal line. I hit X to try to dive in, thinking there was a bit more room between line of scrimmage and the touchdown marker. Not quite what happened. I'm glad I'm finally getting myself kind of under control with some of these ridiculous plays. Hopefully I can start putting this game away now. Whoops. I just need like what? One more good touchdown. This one's going 26 minutes already. This is already longer than it should be. Damn it.
Well, we talked all week with these coaches, and even when we met with them yesterday out at practice, they told us there was some big
Jerry Jones himself.
They thought that they might be able to hold up against him, maybe get the ball out of the pocket.
He's gotten a bit fatter, but he threw on the pads and went back to college. Is New Mexico State becoming Jerry World now? Is that Jerry World 2 Electric Boogaloo? Wonder if my player will enter the draft. Maybe. I could see that. See, this was NCAA Football 14, so it would be what, Madden 25? By the way, I wonder if they're going to try to do anything with the Madden name in the next few years. Because it's really only about, oh, Jesus Christ. He turned around like he had shit in his pants. I don't know what that stupid little loop around was and why when I hit up on the controller. Maybe it's because I didn't use a cut move, but I'm expecting someone to be human enough in this game that when he decides to cut upfield, you just spin around and go. Like, I'm not expecting you to be like super quick with it, but I am expecting you to learn how to switch directions and not have to run a giant loop around. But yeah, I feel like we're only 5 years away from having a really awkward time with Madden, where it's like, hey, remember Madden 25 back in 2013? Yeah, there's an issue with that because we finally got back around to Madden 25 again. I hope in like 22 years or so they do the same shit like over again. No, it was like it'd be like what, 20 years now. They just do Madden 50. They just completely forget like the debacle of like Madden 20. It was like, yeah, I remember the original Madden 25. You know, it was in. That's not what I wanted. I wanted you to stop, like slide. It's just like, yeah, Madden 25, and then it's gonna be, yeah. This Madden 25. Who plays Madden because John Madden's name on the cover? I do.
Now he tries to buy some time.
God damn it.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do
if John Madden's name isn't on it, then what the hell else am I gonna play? I sure as shit ain't gonna play Collinsworth 21.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
I believe this is named Madden NFL 20, not Summerall NFL 20. Come on. I mean, you know what? I'm going to try to let my running back do this. I put my utmost faith in him. Let's do it, boys. I have my faith. I don't have as much faith. Just get across. Just ran in the backside of another guy. Like, yeah.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Still waiting for Cassell 20. Oh, fuck. My mind is already blanking on the ESPN dude.
This time it's the safety.
Bill Walsh.
He's level at the 23-yard line.
My mind is already blanking on the main ESPN dude.
That
That
puts him in a
was
position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really
why? He's such a big factor. He's such a big factor in the ESPN NFL games, and I can't remember because my brain is mush right now. My brain is already like closing up shop. I think if I went and looked it up real quick, I could do it. I'm sure there's people screaming at their monitors right now going, "That's this guy." Oh, fucking Boomer. What's his real name? What's Boomer's real name? Clearly you're talking about Mel Kiper Jr. Mel Kiper Jr. Kiper Jr. 20. Where the Indianapolis Colts by default are the worst team in the NFL. Even if they win a Super Bowl like the previous year. Like, sorry, it's Kiper Jr. 20. The Colts have to be terrible.
And for Morgan, he pulls in his 10th catch for a score.
I can see now why this quarterback calls him his favorite target. Whenever this guy's near the
Kiper Jr. Draft Simulator 20. They just tell you about terrible quarterbacks that you need. Like, every team, it's like, you need to draft a quarterback.
A quick two-play, 67-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points. So our score, 27-7.
Chris Berman, that's what I'm thinking of. I knew if I just looked it up for a second, I'd be fine. Now, instead of Bill Walsh 20, I want to have, like, Blair Walsh 20. Just a field goal kicking simulator. The great part is you have to like actively fight against like the RNG of the game. Like every once in a while, you just like your foot just cramps up or something, and you either kick it really far to the left or really far to the right. Like you have to compensate for that. You don't know what'll happen. You might just kick it wide left without even thinking about it.
I would suggest trying to bring more pressure. Try to come up with an exotic blitz look.
Oh shit, he got in the way.
As opposed to being the aggressor and attacking.
You're about to type Berman's name again. He was connected with 2K's football games to just get him back in. Yeah. I'd be so down with a Berman 2K football.
From their own 40-yard
line. If they want to go the Madden route. I mean, hell, even Maximum Football did that with Doug Flutie.
He's going to try and scramble.
I swear to God, though, if you have a Doug Flutie named football game and you don't have a drop kick in there, why even make a football game?
Brad, not only a huge interception to get the football back and maybe have a chance to get back.
Yes, I want that as like the confirmation noise every time you move to a new menu. Just whoop. I hit my 20 points, but I kept going because the next possession they had a touchdown. I really should just call it a day. Also, this conversation allows me to keep going as well.
So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down.
I'll just flip that.
Setting up play action.
Ah, God, I tried to get the ball off in time, but I didn't do it. Pooh. Oh, the drop kick is the cover for the game. God, that was terrible. That was terrible on my behalf. Now we're pinned all the way back at the 10. Oh, God, get it out of there. Yay! Oh, shit. Oh, dude, if he was able to break away from him.
Where in the world would they be without him making all these catches? He's been absolutely huge.
From their own 36-yard line. First down.
To be honest, I was kind of hyped for Maximum Football 19, and then I remembered that Maximum Football actually isn't on PC, which is disappointing to say the least. Because they're like, yeah, college football's back. We're going to have college football dynasty and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, great. Oh, it's Xbox One and PS4 exclusive. Well, that's less great. Because that's the cool thing about other games is their modding capabilities. I don't really care about a bunch of nothing schools and completely fictional schools.
That's a gain of 17 on the play.
You never heard of that game? It's all right. I think only last year's version was actually worth anything, and even at that point, I wouldn't pay more than $10-15 for it.
Ball on the 35.
Like, I think their like return as I think when they were just Canadian football, like it was like Canadian football the video game or some shit. It was god awful, and then they became Maximum Football again. I think last year's Maximum Football was okay, but not great. And yeah, they did a game, or they did a Maximum Football game originally. Same developers, or at least the same company, did one like way back in 2004, where it was like pro football, college football, and arena football. Because arena football is big, and I was hyped about it originally because arena football, but the on-field game was just so terrible.
Looking to make this a 3-score game.
The priority is console because I think console players are mostly sport guys. I mean, they're probably not wrong, to be completely honest.
Touchdown, Minutemen.
A lot of people tend to neglect the PC market, and I mean, generally, I think now it feels dumb just because, you know, PC, like, obviously, I'm a PC guy. I would love to have more PC sports games. I don't remember I think the last time I bought like an NBA 2K for console was 16. And even then, like, I bought both that and the PC version. Did I play the arena football games? Yes. I actually do have the second one on my PS2 emulator. I've thought about playing it again. Oh, shit. Let's just end the game. I think I can go through the fourth quarter not having to worry about anything. Maybe. Yep. There we go. You never play the arena football games. You're not missing out on a ton. They did an okay job, but not a great job.
Everybody else picked up the pace, though.
I think we all came in expecting to see that star player really shine.
It's because a lot of game companies still only associate VR games and games like WoW with PC. You would think they would know better. That's why I'm hoping that 2K comes back around to try to do something like that, because 2K, that's the most disappointing thing, is that in a year when 2K was putting all their sports titles on PC, they didn't do NHL 2K, and I would have loved NHL 2K10 on PC. That would have been, I'd probably still be playing that on PC, like, to this day, like, with people just being like, yo, can you play something other than NHL 2K10 on PC? I'm like, no. That would probably be like one of the main pillars of stuff that I would play on here. Be like TW, College Hoops, NHL 2K10. Game companies know it better. Should I introduce you to things that happened in the video game world recently? It's very true. Alright, I'll get through the bye week. We'll do that. I'll make it a part of this video. It'll be a little bit longer. I can make it another like 5 minutes, if that, because recruiting's not going to take long at all. I'm not trying to like change up my recruiting at this point. I got like 2 weeks left. They weren't bad the year you played it. No. Well, I knew the first year they came back They had a lot of issues. I don't know if they fixed it with patches or not, but yeah. Play games you want, not what the viewers want. I mean, I still try to play games that people want to watch. Because, like, I've had stuff where it was like, by the way, can you play GTA 5? I still like to play a lot of games that I want, but, like, it's one of those things where I'll just, like, introduce a game and see what happens. Like, Mutant Football League was one of those games where I was just like, this seems like a fun football game. Let's just check it out and see. And then, as it turns out, people were like fucking bananas over wanting to see that game played. So I was like, I'll keep playing it. Why not? I think that's another continued thing, is if people want to see it, plus I don't mind playing it, then I'm all for continuing to play it. Play Fortnite. Oh my god. Dude, I tried playing Fortnite once upon a time. I was like, it's just not for me. Play Barbie. My sister actually used to have Barbie games, like some of those Barbie CD-ROM games when she was younger. Damn, look at that. They're gonna kill us. It'll be fine. I think we're still gonna lose out on a chunk of guys here. We're gonna get a solid defensive end, at least the way it's looking. And we might be able to get this decent, strong safety. We get a decent middle linebacker. And we'll get this kind of shitty, strong safety. We can't even get this outside linebacker correctly. Play Farming Simulator. Oh, dude. I'm glad Jack's not here, because it looks like he left, but he has seriously... he hasn't, like, bugged me, but he's mentioned it several times before about doing, like, a co-op farming simulator thing. Where it was like, damn. It would probably just be a nice, fun, like, relaxing thing. You're perfect. You're from Iowa. I would be perfect at it. Unintentionally perfect. Okay, so with everything that happened, where do I sit in my championship contenders? I'm right at the top of C+. I'm a top 50 team, so that's good. Play Second Life. Oh, God. Bowl projections. Did we get booted out even after that win? We totally... Oh, no. We're all the way up here. We not only... were we sitting at a bowl game, but we could potentially have a January bowl game. Not a great one, but still a January bowl game. GoDaddy.com bowl. That would be dope. I would love a January bowl game. What fucking games? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a big reason for me playing... Motorsport Manager, because I've become obsessed with Motorsport Manager, and I'm just like, hey, I want you guys to know that I fucking love it, and I want to play it, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because I fucking love playing it. I don't know why I love playing Motorsport Manager so much, but I do. At least the Switch version. I don't know if I'd be so keen on like a full-fledged PC version. I can just get the Switch one quicker. GoDaddy has a bowl game. I guess so. At least had. Coach XP goals. Almost anything is a yeah, almost anything popular is a bowl game. Coach contracts. Hey, I'm shocked that I've got job security. I guess I could see if there's anyone on the verge of losing their job. Just move all the way up. See if there's someone's job I could take. Buffalo, Vanderbilt, Georgia State, New Mexico State, Minnesota would be interesting. Can you imagine if I could go from UMass to Minnesota just like that? Bowling Green, Tulane, UCF. Damn. Look at this Dunbar dude. 2 years at UCF. He's 0-11. He hasn't even won a game for the team yet. God, you suck. Wyoming, Colorado, Louisville, Wake Forest. This dude hasn't even won a game for them yet. Jesus. At least fucking Georgia State's won some games. Vanderbilt would be perfect for you. Go to Grambling. Oh, wait. Where's Vanderbilt at? 1831, winning season 1, longest winning streak 2. I don't know what conference they're in. I'd look, but ooh, American might not be too bad. I don't know. Texas Tech, North Dakota State. I forgot I put North Dakota State in there. They're doing okay, just not terrific. I should just go to Iowa State. You're like, God damn, Iowa State again. Minnesota might not be too bad if that opens up. I think they're in SEC. Okay. Either way, I could advance the week and be done. I can't. I don't think I could do the Georgia Southern game right now. I feel like I'm about to just fall over. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming here. Appreciate you guys being here and being live and chit-chatting. And I'm tired and I'm rambling. But once again, thank you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you watching and being a part of this series of shortened episodes because I kicked their ass, except for the last one where I had to play an extra quarter because I'm exhausted. So thank you, and I'll see you guys probably some point tomorrow when I've had sleep. So bye.